It's time for more of today's top stories from the Next News Network.
Former U.S. Secretary of State Henry Kissinger is regarded by millions both at home and abroad as a cynical practitioner of power politics who cared little about representing government. During the Nixon administration, Kissinger played a central role in arranging the coup that removed Salvador Allende, the socialist elected president of Chile, and replacing him with military dictator Augusto Pinochet. He was also instrumental in the secret and illegal decision by Nixon to expand the Vietnam War into Cambodia. Such aspects of Kissinger's record will most likely be ignored on May 23rd when the Intrepid Sea, Air, and Space Museum in New York City presents him with an award for defending freedom and democracy.
Researchers using MRI technology to study a rare pregnancy-related blood disorder at London Centre for Fetal Care captured the remarkable sight of unborn twins pushing each other. Media reports of this video describe it as an illustration of prenatal sibling rivalry. And anti-abortion activist Thomas Peters says that the video depicts the simple reality that unborn human beings are human beings, who can feel cramped, human beings who like to spread out, human beings who kick, wiggle, and move about.
Roughly one-third of commercial honeybee colonies in the United States either died or disappeared last winter, a development that has potentially devastating consequences for the food supply, according to a consortium of researchers and beekeepers. A new report compiled by Bee Informed, a group affiliated with the U.S. Department of Agriculture, found that beekeepers lost 31% of their colonies from late 2012 to early 2013. A figure that is roughly twice the amount regarded as an acceptable rate of natural attrition. Dennis Van Eaglestorp, an entomologist at the University of Maryland, warns we're getting closer and closer to the point where we don't have enough bees in the country to meet pollination demands.
On May 12th, the sun let loose with the largest solar eruption of the year so far. The immense solar flare, which was detected by orbiting NASA satellites, occurred on the side of the sun facing away from the Earth, but was still powerful enough to result in a brief disruption of high-frequency radio signals. The sun is entering a phase called the solar maximum, in which large solar flares are relatively common. Particularly potent events, such as a coronal mass ejection, could pose a threat to telecommunications.
You're watching the Next News Network.